That's what the Lord is saying. But I'm still going to talk about your Edochie. Your Edochie, the Lord is talking to you. I don't know what you have done, that the people have condemned you, the people have judged you, and the people are saying a lot of mistakes in you. Thus said the Lord of hosts, that he has still called you to become his son. He has still called you to do his work. He said he has blessed you beyond measures. He said he loves you from the bottom of his heart. But who owns the heart of God? Our heart belongs to God. So he said he loves you so much. And I'm seeing much opportunities that are coming. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm seeing houses. The Lord is blessing you with houses. The Lord is blessing you with more opportunity. And I saw you moving into the United States, having visa. I don't know if you have it before, you don't have it, I don't know. But the Lord is showing me you went to UK, you went to US, you went to Europe, and more like a tour movie. And this movie were much in millions of dollars, not in millions of naira. That's what the Lord is showing me as a vision. So your Edochie, I don't know. I'm just a messenger. I gave a message, and people want to crucify me because I just messaged you. I just said what the Lord said. So the Lord is saying, prepare yourself for a new move to come upon you in the nation, country, in your nation, which is Nigeria, your country. So the Lord said, prepare yourself. Opportunities are coming outside the Nigerian movie industry. You have to act to the white people. I saw you in UK, I saw you in US, and I saw you in a country called Netherlands and other European countries. Those one could be for tour. So I saw a movie set, and I saw a scene that is going to happen there. So thank you so much, your Edochie, as you pray for the manifestation of God that is coming. And the next part I want to talk about is the economy of Nigeria. The Lord said, I am promising my people things will get better in the month of June. The Lord said, do not be in a haste to take matters into your hands, because I saw a lot of youth displaying in the streets, rigging shops, scattering everywhere, saying things are expensive, the hungers are much. And the Lord said, I will cause confusion in the fuel sector, and a lot of people will become independent. And the Lord said, I will shake the oil system, for the system is corrupt, not the president. The Lord is saying the oil system in Nigeria is corrupt, where people will choose to sell wealth for their nation, but the people in charge will say no to that part. So the Lord is dividing them into pieces, where there's going to be a commotion with the local production and with the international production and the state production. So everything will begin to fall down, thus saith the Lord of hosts. Nigeria, do not be in a haste to take matters into your hand, because if you take matters into your hand, you will only destroy your fellow poor people, you will only destroy your fellow strugglers, you will only destroy your fellow hustlers, you will destroy the woman in the streets where her shop is only selling 3,000 per day. So the Lord said, be patient. He is part of this vision that is created. So there is going to be a lot of confusion in the oil sector, where there's going to be fights, troubles. We'll have more competition in the local production, state production, and federal production, and we're going to have from international production. So it will still be better. The fuel price will go down below 500 naira per liter. Believe me when God is saying, all we need is to keep praying for confusion among the people who are still frustrating the Nigerians in the fuel sector. There are some things the president cannot influence due to the people in the system. So we will pray for confusion among their midst. And the Lord said Nigeria should keep an alert for an attack. The Lord said that Nigeria should keep an alert for an attack. There is a state that will be attacked. Let's keep praying for the protection. Nigeria will still be great. Nigeria will be better. After this phase, each state will be seeking for gas turbine. We will now have a state independent power supply, which I saw some different states having a thermal kind of process of power. I thought some people having the place of solar energy, and some people have to deal with gas turbine in Nigeria. So we are going to have independent power supply in each state, and the Lord said we're going to have a state police also. We're going to also have independence with the power supply. So Nigeria will get better, as the Lord said. Things don't happen automatically. It takes a little changes. So let us don't take matters into our hands and regrets tomorrow, because we're not destroying the property of this great man, this politics, but the Lord said you are destroying the properties of ourselves if we take the matters into our hands. That's what the Lord is talking about. And Nigeria, I don't know what it is, I don't know how it is, but the Lord said, Nigeria, your judgment is over. What is the Lord saying about the judgment? I began to see youth having a lot of issues, and I saw what they call it, COVID raving. I saw COVID raving in different people's houses on top of the roof. And I asked the Lord, what is happening? The Lord said, the spirit of death has come down against the judgment. I don't know how many people we are judging in this country. God is not talking to any other country. He's talking to my country. And I saw the spirit of judgment holding an axe with a black gown, with a skull face. And they were moving into the cities. I'm seeing Lagos first, and I'm seeing Abuja, and I'm seeing Kaduna, and I'm seeing the northern part, and it came to the south, it came to the southeast. So what could be killing our youth, our generation? Is it disease? The Lord said no. Sudden death. What is the problem? The Lord said the judgment is too much in the nation. The Lord said for you to judge, we can use the energy to work out things. For you to condemn, we can use the same energy to make things better. But we use it to judge our own self. The Lord said the finger you are pointing is pointing against you. He said, Nigerian youth, come together and speak with one voice. I will not listen to you if your voices are different, but I will listen to you if your voice will come together as one. And I, the Lord, have heard your prayer. But if you say your judgment will continue, he said, I will keep looking. The Lord said, I'm still looking for people I will use. I'm still looking for people I will go into grace. I'm still looking for people I will manifest through. He said, where are my youths? Mostly, where are the youths who condemns their fathers in the Lord? Where are the youths who judge their fathers? Where are the youths who judge their mothers? Where are the youth who condemns everything in this world that claims to be better? The Lord said, come, let me use you. And when others judge you, you will understand and know how it feels to be judged in the wrong way. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, and he is waiting for that change, for you all to come together to pray. We cannot be scattered and expect good news. So let's stop judging unnecessary, and let's pray against the spirit of death, because if I go deep, they will say I'm a prophet of doom. But I've never said anything with my mouth that God didn't tell me in my ear that haven't come to pass. So it is time for we to sit back and say, why we judge? Why don't we walk together? Why we condemn? Why don't we empower? That's what the Lord is saying. He said, until the youth will come together, they wouldn't gather. Thus said the Lord of hosts, for your voices are different, for your mindsets are different. That's what the Lord is talking about. And why I'm still looking at that part, the Lord is still saying there are more people that will be deported back home to join you all who are full of judge. Why would the Lord bring people back home? Why would the Lord bring people back home? Why would the Lord allow the white people, the black people to deport us back home? So the Lord is saying there will be more deportation from the United Kingdom, from the United States of America, and from mostly Germany. And I'm seeing the Canada coming together, and they say we are tired of Nigerians and their lives, and they give a new principles that will be so difficult for people that will not have money to stay in that nation. So I saw the Lord showing me an account that looks like this account I've stayed for 3 years without reducing to a certain amount. That's what the Lord is saying. So let us pray for the mercy of God, because a lot of people from Canada, while they are sleeping in the streets, they will be picked and they will return back home and say, you have a home, you have a country, go back to your country and have a good sleep in your house. It's not in our country, because the overpopulation of Nigeria in Canada, the Lord said they are counting it. Let's just keep praying and keep condemning. God bless you. And let me say, have a wonderful night to everyone under the sound of my voice. My name still remains Abel Tamunominabo Boma. I still have about 100 visions of God in the month of June. So I'm going to give it to you by next week. I will come live. So then we will be talking. Our next topic is who is a prophet. It's going to be our next topic. So in our next program, just know that's our topic. Who is a prophet? That's what the Lord wants me to talk about. Who is a prophet? And I'll tell you about a prophet. And I'll tell you about the old prophet, and I'll tell you about the new revelation of prophet. The Bible said the old shall dream. He said, I will pour out my spirit. And the Lord said, my son, come to talk to them about the old prophet and the new prophet. Not everybody that is still in the altar with thousands of congregation that are still the prophet. Most of them are now the old prophet, because they are no more relevant in the scene. They have to cause chaos. So we should know who are the old prophets, and we will know who is the new prophet. We are the new prophet of God. We are the call of God. So the Lord is calling you that is listening to me, who is abusing me and say, this man, the way he says it, I don't like it. The way he says bad things, I don't like it. The Lord is calling you so that you can come and correct me in love, and we can work together. That's the most important thing. So the next topic is going to be who is a prophet. That's going to be next week, Wednesday, not Tuesday, so that we will take one day to rest. So it's going to be next week, Wednesday. Who is a prophet? You will not know the work of a prophet, and the old prophet, and the new prophet, and the upcoming prophet, and the growth in prophetic realms, and how to walk with the prophet, and how to go deep with the prophet. That's what the Lord did. So we have to get ready about that. So thank you so much for being part of us. Our ATB Foundation program is going to take place on Monday, which is next tomorrow, in a community called Oginiba, Transamadi, opposite Brewwheel, Pabot Brewwheel. So that's a landmark, Pabot Brewwheels. They produce Maltinas, they produce beers and all that. So use the Pabot Brewwheel, and you are going to see my face in the billboard. And you ask someone, where is the government primary school? That's where we'll be using it. Please, I am begging you, I just don't need your money alone. I need your presence, so that you can see by yourself and take pictures and can say, oh, this man of God is genuine. So join us so that we can laugh that day. We can take good pictures on that day. We can know ourselves on that day. We have a lot of places for you to sleep. In case of, if you come, you can go back. We have a place for you to sleep. So join us on Monday, 2 p.m. But if you come by 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., I'll be seeing people that are coming to see me, to pray with them. Then by 12 o'clock, we're going to do red carpets together, take more pictures. Then by 2 o'clock, the program will be kicking off. We have trained. The train was hired with about $400. We had castles that the kids can jump in. We refuse to bring swimming pool so that we don't hear stories of kids being drowned. So a lot of securities, we're bringing up to 20 securities or 30 security rounding everywhere, and bouncers. So if your kids are coming, they must come with a guidance. They are not coming on their own. They must come with a parental guidance, so that we don't hear story of how anything, any child will be missing. So that's all I have to say about it. I'm